Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is the second video on this channel. I hope you enjoy. Just first off, before I start this video, I just want to apologize if the editing of this video ends up being poorer quality than the last video. The topic of this video is something that I felt it was important to get this video out as soon as possible because even like within a week this might not be relevant anymore. The topic of this video is something that the best way I could describe it is it's something that's always important, but the particular events that are leading me to make this video just happened. So if I wait any longer, then people are not gonna care anymore. It doesn't matter anymore until the next time it happens. So I just wanna like say this video is mostly aimed at stays, particularly international stays, as this video is about people blaming the Korean fan bases for things happening that they are not okay with. But of course, it's not just stays, it can apply to any fandom. I just wanted to say that as an international stay myself, I've been finding some things annoying and I just want to rant a bit about what has been going on. I'm going to go into full detail, but I'm just going to start off by explaining for those who may not be aware that basically Stray Kids have not been winning as many music shows as stays were hoping for. Particularly, they were hoping for wins at Show Music Core, and people are getting upset about it because if you look at the score breakdowns, it's pretty clear that what was missing that would be needed for them to win would be more engagement from the Korean stays. It's the international stays as a community have been saying we've been doing all this work and you guys are putting nothing into it. And now, I'm not saying I agree with that, and I will go into full detail. This is just me giving a synopsis for anyone who doesn't know. So, two international stays. You guys need to stop hating on Korean stays and blaming them for Stray Kids losing at music shows. I'm honestly sick of the stay on stay hatred that's been going on. This feels dumb to say, but we're all stays. Korean or international, we are stays. We all stand the same group. We are all stays. We all love Stray Kids and support them and want the best for them. So, international stays. For you to feel that you can blame K stays for Stray Kids not making the achievements you want is wrong. They are also fans. We are all fans. They also stream, they also download, they also vote. They also buy albums. They do the same things as we do, and we do the same things as they do. We are all fans. We all support them. Stop hating on K-Stays. I feel like this is just stupid. I'm not trying to say you guys are stupid, but I'm just saying this is stupid to do. We're all stays. And it literally goes against what Stray Kids stand for because, they have the motto Stray Kids, everywhere all around the world, you make Stray Kids stay. They value all of us. They don't just value K stays, they value all of us. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, all the different entertainment agencies, they value the Korean fans more. Yeah, they're Korean groups. They're based in South Korea, and it's much more profitable for them to do more things in South Korea, like pop-up shops, fan meetings, different sorts of events. Yes, they're going to do that. That doesn't mean that the specific groups themselves don't care about you, don't value your support, and I'm kind of just tired of that ideology because people are like, "Oh, it's so annoying that the Korean fans put in nothing because they get more." It's just it it's stupid to me. Yes, Korean fans are going to be prioritized by the companies. Yes, but the groups themselves, that doesn't mean that they don't value international fans. Stray Kids themselves, they say Stray Kids everywhere all around the world. You make Stray Kids stay because they care about all of us. They value all of us. Literally, two of their members are foreign members. So it would be dumb, especially since one of them, Bangchan, is the leader, and he's the one who formed Stray Kids and named the group and everything. It would be dumb for them to not care about us. So, I just want to say they care about all of us. They care about the Korean fans. They care about us, and we we're all fans. And like, I know they would be heartbroken to know that stays are hating on and fighting with other stays. Like, we need to stop this inter fandom conflict. We are all stays at the end of the day. Now I'm gonna move on to the things about music shows, because I've been seeing I stays blaming and getting mad at K stays for not doing their part, quote unquote, to get Stray Kids to win at Music Core. And I'm going to give more context to the situation than I did earlier. Like I said, I'm going in depth on this. So, for those who do not know, Music Core is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, music show to win at. And this is because it essentially weighs Korean fans' contributions more than international fans. So, I'm just saying this because people are saying that K-Stays are not doing their part, when in reality it's that I-Stays contributions mattered less at Music Core with the way their scores work. So during the S-Class promotions, Stray Kids lost Music Core both times purely due to having low digital points on Circle, formerly known as Gaon, which is a Korean music chart. Stray Kids scored the highest in all the other point categories. Most of them was likely due to international fans. I'm just saying likely due to international fans because if you look at the score breakdown, basically the category with Circle is the only thing that would be purely Korean fans. The rest would be Korean and international fans, so like international fans contributed to it. Since the Circle chart points were weighed more, Stray Kids lost both times, as I already said. And then I Stays being frustrated blamed K Stays for not streaming enough, and all of this hate was, at least from what I could see, the majority of this hate was because Lee No, a member of Stray Kids, who is one of the current Music Core MCs, he wanted to be able to hand the trophy to the group, or at least accept the trophy on the group's behalf when the group wasn't there. And, Stays wanted that too. Like, that would have been awesome. I also would have loved for that to happen. So, to an extent, I understand the frustration, especially since Lino's contract as a Music Core MC likely ends in August, so this may never happen unless if another member ends up becoming an MC at a music show at one point, which, with how popular the group is now, I think is not likely to happen ever. Like, I get why Stays felt that this was like an urgent thing, like, let's achieve this while we can because we want it to happen. But I think I Stays are blowing the situation out of proportion, and the hate towards K Stays is unwarranted. Many of you already know this, but for those who don't, I just want to tell you guys, Stray Kids has a larger international fan base than a domestic one, and that is what really irks me about this whole situation. People are saying that K-Stays are not contributing enough, when in reality, other K-pop groups are more popular than Stray Kids over there, internationally Stray Kids is more popular than those other groups because they have more of an international fan base. So international fans have a larger impact at times because we outnumber the Korean fans by a long shot. So, it's just unfair to say that K-stays are not doing anything, and I will come back to this thought later on in the video. So another reason why this hate is unreasonable is because you should not accept people to constantly stream. People have school, people have jobs, people have lives. They're not going to constantly stream. It is unrealistic. I will offer myself as an example because I don't know who it is exactly are trying to urge people to stream so much. I don't know if you're one of those people and you're watching this video now. I don't know your life situation, but I'm telling you, it's unrealistic, and I'm an example of someone who can't live up to your expectations. I'm a college student. I'm on summer break right now, but throughout the year, I'm in school. And during the Maxident promotions, I did not have time to stream because I had school and I had homework, I had to study. I did not have the time. Also, even if I did have the time, I didn't want to. Don't get me wrong, I like Case 143 and I listen to it quite a bit, but out of Stray Kids' whole discography, it is not a song I would listen to a lot. Like, there's so many better songs that they have made. So Case 143 is not something that was necessarily streamable for me. Now, other people might absolutely love the song, but for me, it's not something I would necessarily stream a lot. I'm sure many people can relate on this. If I listen to one song too much, like too many times a day or too many days a week, like just too much, I will get tired of the song and then I won't like it anymore. Or maybe I will, but it's just something that is just overplayed. It's just too much. I can't handle it. So I try not to overstream actually. Like, I know a lot of K-pop fans will stream the same song over and over and over again because they want, to rack up the views to get the SNS points for shows and stuff. But I just can't do it because I don't want to grow tired of the song. But now I am on summer break and I do have more time to stream and to stream songs that I enjoy. And I actually really liked S Class. I streamed that song so many times, and actually, literally, I can tell you like how many times I streamed the song per day because like because I don't stream that much, so I could tell you. Like, for the first 3 days that was out, I played the song probably about like 8 to 10 times per day, and then after that, it dropped down to 5 days a week for the next week, and then after that, it's kind of been like once or twice, maybe 3 times a day. I'm not playing the song to the point that I could get tired of it, but I'm, listening to the song a lot. I streamed the song as much as I did because I genuinely love the song. It is addictive, you know. Like, literally, if it weren't for that, if you replay the song over and over again back to back, that views wouldn't count, I probably would do that because the song is so good and I love dancing to it. I learned the dance, so whenever I listen to it, I like to dance along with it. Also, I became a stay during Ordinary Era, so I've only experienced 2 comebacks, Maxident and 5 Star, and I can rank the title tracks with Case 143 being the worst, Maniac being the middle, and S Class being the best, and I would say my streaming of those songs reflect how much I enjoy them, so I'm just, just putting out the point that I stream based on if I like the song, not because I want my faves to get get trophies at music shows, and I honestly think Most K-pop fans probably do the same thing. So please stop saying anyone is not streaming too much, because it could be they don't like the song that much. It could be that they don't have time. Believe it or not, we listen to other music. Like, for example, I'm a Stay. I'm also a Mai. I'm also a Mitzi. I'm also an Enser. And also, I listen to other groups besides my four faves. And also, I don't just listen to K-pop. So stop trying to say people aren't streaming enough. And then lastly, I just want to circle back to the comments on the music shows, because honestly, I think international stays, like, just the ones caring so much, are kind of funny. Because, like I said, I also wanted Lino to be happy, but I am not distraught over losing Music Core, because it's not that important. I know people will be like, oh, well, K-pop groups, like, it's very important for them to get the music show wins, but Stray Kids have been getting music show wins. They didn't get Music Core, but they got M Countdown, they got Show Champion, they got Music Bank. Like, they've been getting music show wins. And it's just, I think it's kind of ridiculous to care so much about one show, because Stray Kids are doing bigger and better things than winning music shows. Remember, guys, they have the record for the highest album pre-orders of any Korean artist, the highest first week sales of any K-pop group, and ranked #1 on Billboard 200 for the third time in a row. And it's only the third time they've been on the chart, so every time they've been on the chart, they were #1 for when they debuted on the chart. They're making history, and that's partially thanks to us, the international fans, because us streaming, us buying their albums is what's getting them on the Billboard 200, not the K-Stays. They're literally doing very well internationally. So, Music Core, which relies heavily on the Korean fans, means nothing in this context when Stray Kids are going above and beyond. And also, the whole rest of the world is larger than Korea is, so if anything, this is a bigger indicator of how big they are as a group versus wins on one music show that literally relies so heavily on Korean fans' contributions that our streaming, our votes don't really do much for them. It's a buffer, basically. What would get them to win would be the Korean fans. And like I said, they're not as popular as you think they are in South Korea, so it's kind of understandable that they keep losing at Music Core. The groups and artists that keep winning against them are more popular than they are over there, and there's nothing wrong with that. Also, I briefly want to address the stays who were complaining of the shorter promotional period, because I don't know if those who are complaining are baby stays. I've been a stay for just over a year, so I haven't been a stay for that long, but I've learned a lot over the year. And to those of you who are complaining over the short promotional period, it's funny because the shorter promotional period is actually a reflection of how popular they are. Because the more popular a group is, the less time they need to promote, and the less they do promote. Like, you can look at BTS and Blackpink. Do you see BTS at music shows? Blackpink, didn't they have like one music show appearance for their latest comeback, and that was it? They don't promote themselves that much on music shows because they don't need it. They will keep winning without the broadcast points. Considering that, I think Stray Kids going from 3 weeks to 2 weeks of promotion looks good on them. They don't need the extra week. They literally won M Countdown and Music Bank when they weren't even there, so, like, that shows. They too could not show up and still win. They don't need as much music show promotion anymore, and that's okay. And I want you guys all to remember that they keep teasing the next comeback. We're told it's supposed to be bigger, and considering how big Five Star is, you look at the music video for S Class, you can tell that was a huge budget. And think of all the achievements Five Star has made so far within 2 weeks. That comeback is probably going to be huge. There are more things to come, bigger, better, and I think we don't need to worry about one music show or say that Korean fans are doing nothing. Also, Stray Kids are supposed to promote in America, so I can imagine next comeback they'll probably doing some performances in America on TV shows, and also just like they are with Five Star, they're probably gonna be making some more huge records, and all of us stays will be proud of them and will be glad to witness the history happen. So that concludes my video. Thank you for watching. I understand that this one YouTube video will not do much to help the situation. This is only my second video and may not reach many people, but to those who see it, I hope you'll reflect on this. This situation likely does not just apply to stays, and all international fandoms can take a moment to realize that they should not hate on Korean fans based on stereotypes and assumptions. Have a great day and do not hate on others.